First up, though, Jane, you've been to Tenerife on your holidays. Yeah. Look at you with your tan. How was it?
Oh, it was absolutely fantastic. I went away with my team, who I go on tour with and everything, and Sue Ravey, who everybody knows now, Sue Ravey, has always said, I wish I lived up to my reputation. Ladies and gentlemen, Sue Ravey lives up to her reputation. Yes, she decided... We were having a drink one night, because we hired a villa so we could all stay together, and I'm looked out of the corner of my eye, and there she is, stripped naked, skinny dipping.
No!
And within 20 seconds, we'd all joined her. Hey! So good on you, Sue. I'm loving your work, baby.
Did you strip naked, Jane?
No, I kept my pants on. I can't do that.
It sounds like... Did you ever see that movie, Cocoon?
Yeah.
Where the old people found that swimming pool with pods in that regenerated them.
In
they go!
Oh, that's nice, Kate.
Cheeky sob. My mother wasn't there, you know. It was just... we were all sort of, you know, mid... We're not that old, love.
I do know, I'm sort of surprised, though, Jane, because you're quite modest, quite prudish, may I say.
Yes, I am.
And you running around with your lungs out.
Yeah, well, I don't... men there as well.
Well, I don't mind... Well, men. But, I mean, I don't mind them, because they see them all the time. In fact, Pete, my PA, sees me more than my fiancé does, really.
Really?
He does me quick changes every night.
No, I used to be able to do that, but I can't anymore now. I just can't. I mean, I never minded being naked at all in front of anybody, honestly. But my kids, you just can't do it with teenage kids, can you? You just can't. It's just a no-no. They just hate it. I think because nudity equals kind of sex. And if you imagine your parents having sex, it's, oh, no, la, 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 la. So I can't do it anymore.
Oh, no, but you can't. You see, I don't think it's anything to... was getting older, really. It wasn't with me. I just never liked being in bikinis or getting things out and all of them hanging around and showing things.
You're going on your holidays next week.
I know, but I can't do bikinis.
What, are you going to take a wetsuit and some flip-flops?
Yes. As long as I'm covered from there to down here, I don't mind.
Oh, all right.
Yes, I don't get much of a tan, but I couldn't do skinny bipping.
Dipping.
There you go. Can't even say it, let alone do it.
Well, we had a right laugh, thank you very much.
Now, today is officially Groundhog Day in the United States of America, where the groundhog awakens from his long winter nap and goes outside of his den. Now, according to the legend, if the groundhog sees his shadow, there'll be 6 more weeks of winter. However, more recently, Groundhog Day has been made internationally famous by the film of the same name, which saw Bill Murray finding himself stuck in the same day over and over and over again. So if we could relive one day over and over and over again, which would it be and why?
I tell you something, I had a thing the other night.
Did you?
Yes.
Very nice.
No, I was lying in bed. Yes, I know. Just wait.
You weren't naked then?
No, I wasn't naked. I had my jammies on. And you know what Groundhog Day I'd like to bring back? Is that moment of falling in love. Oh. You know, when you... Can you remember that? Yeah. Well, you can. And I can't remember what it's like, but I do remember that you get that funny feeling in your tummy. You're never tired, you're never hungry, you're never lonely, you're never sad. Nothing mattered, does it, except that feeling.
How long is it since you felt like that?
Oh, can't remember, but 7 years since I've been on my own. But, you know, that feeling of being in love and that wonderful, exciting feeling, and your stomach flips over when you're going to see the person that you're in love with. Yeah. I think that's the Groundhog Day I'd love to have one day. Before I die, I'll have it.
Yeah.
I had a day a bit like that, but it was for a different reason, I must admit. I think if I had to relive one day in my life, it would be the day that I discovered I was pregnant for the first time, because I was in my late 30s, so I wasn't sure I was going to get pregnant at all. And then I did the test, and I felt incredible. I felt magic. I felt like somebody had waved a magic wand over me, and I was all shiny and fabulous, and I kept this feeling inside myself for the whole day. And then I told my husband when he came home, and his little face, I'm filling up now just remembering. It was just a wonderful thing, a gift to be able to give to someone, to say you're going to be a father, and I could just relive that every day.
They both sound like days I'd like to relive for both of you. I think mine would be probably the day I had Ben. I'd love to go back and relive that day with some sort of clarity rather than feeling absolutely knocked out by the arduous task of giving birth. And actually the moment that I would really love to replay again, because I remember Darren's face when he first saw Ben for the first time. I'll never forget that. But then it all gets a bit foggy and hazy. I'd love to rewind on that moment my mum and dad walked into the room and met my son for the first time, and that beautiful clash of generations. Because for all of us, it was the start of a great love affair with this little man. And, I'd love to go back to that without all the pain and the grogginess.
Yeah. I remember the second time, actually, the second time I was pregnant, that was a very different day. I wouldn't mind reliving that one as well. I remember I was, I'd done in the bathroom, with the, on the, stick thing. Pregnancy test, that's the thing.
Yes.
And I put Jeremy, because Jeremy was only 6 months old when I got pregnant again, and I put him, I know, mad or what, I put him on the bed, in the middle of the bed while I was doing the business and reading the little blue thing. And then suddenly I heard this, and I'd just gone, oh, my God! And I heard this thud. Wah! And he just chose that moment to learn to roll over, and he rolled over and fell off the bed. Oh, it's all happening at once. But it wasn't.
Things to come.
My best Groundhog Day was the moment I found I wasn't pregnant. I was like, flip it, thank God for that, So, I mean, it's lovely to hear your stories about, the magic of it all. My God, it'd have frightened me with a fear of death. I honestly don't think my best day has arrived yet. I feel as if I've got so much to do. I think I've got so many fantastic things to... I've had some great times, don't get me wrong, but I just feel as if there's an awful lot more to come. So when I've had that, it won't be anything like you've had, I can tell you.
You never know.
No, I'm telling you, it won't be. No, far too old. But, I think it's wonderful. Oh, isn't it nice? Making memories, that's what it's all about.
Yeah. I love your optimism in as much as you think the best is still yet to come. That's a great way to live with that mindset, Jane. Says a lot about you.
Oh,
Jane.
yes.
OK, a bit of a love-in today, isn't it? Don't worry. The gloves will be off when we return, because in just a few minutes...